I think a lot of what has happened to me happened because I was born at the right time. Just when computers started being available to college students, I walked in the door of my college, and so the computer was sitting there, and you start to think about, what could we do with this thing? So out of that, as a college writing major, I learned to program. Okay, we're fooling around, we're writing games for each other for fun during the 70s. And then 1980 rolls around and suddenly there's an industry. What I saw in the way that writing and programming fit together is that when I first saw the computer, I recognized that the person on the other end of it could influence how the story went. So to me, programming started out as a new way of being a different kind of writer. You're creating moments, you're creating suspense, and obviously back then it was text adventures and text RPGs and things of that nature. But you're still creating that same sense of suspense, a story where you don't know the ending until you go through. And because you have some form of interactivity, some involvement, it's a completely different form of writing. Games, theater, novels, what do all those things have in common? They have people you care about, things that unfold in a way you cannot predict, and an ending you can't know until you get there, even though you have an idea of what's going on ahead of time. So to me, games, sports, theater, stories, all those things have a lot of things in common. So instead of being four completely different ideas or four different media, they have a lot of things in common. To me, they all start out from the same basis, and then it's just the stalks of the flowers grow in different directions. In the 70s and 80s, we had one person, basically one project, certainly in the early 80s. So when I wrote Utopia, I programmed it, I did the art, except for one little box I couldn't quite get right. I got a guy to help me with. I did the audio, I made the sound effects, I did the whole 9 yards. I designed the game. Now, you have teams of 50, 75, 100 people, and you need all these specialists to be able to take their talents and unify them to a single purpose and a single vision. So yes, technology is enabling now, but it isn't the center of everything. It's one of the players in the theater. It's one of the actors, but it isn't the center anymore. The center is the vision of what we want the player to feel when they play the game, and that is the ultimate goal. Everybody else now is serving that master.